Hey, me, Makari. You joined Discord and Twitch. Hey, thanks, bye. Hello there, YouTube. Welcome to the Slop channel. It's me, 3D Kari, coming back at you because, let's face it, if I'm gonna have to react to some stuff, I'd like having some functional dexterity with my hands. I mean, look, I can wave my fingies now. Rawr. Rawr. This guy right here, yeah, he's Derek. He's a good guy. He's a cool kid. Don't worry about him. He's mimicking everything I'm saying because he's trying to learn English, like the rest of you guys are. In any case, we have something to watch today. In our ongoing slew of consistency of watching pilots of things that I should have totally watched ages ago but never had the time to, we've got LACKADAISY to watch, which was recommended to me a lot after we watched the pilot for Dungeon Flippers and Murder Drones. So, let's relax, let's enjoy it, and let's see what this is all about. Dude, I remember when, you remember when, like, advertisements for the companies that made it? Remember, like, what was it, DreamWorks and the kid on the moon? I don't know, maybe I'm just easily amused. Also, word of warning, we are not furries for watching this. Ooh, okay, I fuck with this. The devil went down to Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind, he was willing to make a deal.
Old Man River. That seems far too austere a name for something made of mirth and rage.
I feel like I know that voice.
Oh, roiling red blood river vein. If chief among your traits is age, you're a wily, convoluted
That's so
sage.
cute! Oh my god, it's got like a really like Western sort of like, it's almost like, I want to say it's almost like a sort of early 90s kind of style to it.
Is old the thing to call what
Kind of indicative of like the modern like web comic style, I guess. This looks like something that would have been a web comic back in like 2012. And I love it. I love how that kind of comic stuff from back in the day now gets this kind of attention. I cannot imagine how much effort was put into making this. And these shows are so expensive. Like trying to get an indie studio funded enough to make a project like this is so difficult. Talking about this from experience, by the way, I know for a fact that these kind of web series, these kind of like your has-been hotels and everything else, they have so much passion. The hardest part is funding them, finding people to be able to like get enough money together. Because I think if I recall hearing correctly, this one raised like $2 million. And if you can get a good animation for $2 million, I don't know. I mean, maybe the AAA industry's kind of got to learn from something.
Brassy myth-made kings.
There are some webcomics out. There were some okay. Sorry to pause again. Do you guys remember a webcomic by called Two Kinds? Which, funnily enough, was made by Markiplier's brother, which I never realized up until like maybe a year ago. That I would love to see an actual show made out of.
Type things. To challenge titans come before.
Oh, it is based on a webcomic. That doesn't surprise me.
Urge to a try at Avalon once more. And what a gust vitality in your wide.
What a great voice actor.
You must have had to oversee alchemic change of timber beam to iron, brick, and engine steam.
Oh, I know what's reminding me of. It's got a bit of that Bioshock vibe to it, especially with the building design.
Your umber whiskey waters lends the prideful, sober sovereignty. A faulty haloed temperance.
Yeah. So someone in my chat just said that. Actually, glad they have enough money to make an entire season. Yeah. So they raised money. I think they're working with Glitch. If I'm not mistaken, they're working with the people who made Murder Drones and the Digital Circus. Or like they're doing something together to help raise funds for each other or to help each other out.
And wilt herself short.
Which is awesome. Eventually, I reckon we're going to get to a stage where the AAA industry will see this kind of stuff happening and realize what passion actually fucking looks like again.
Not elderly. So, if there's a name for migrant mass of veteran frivolity...
It's Michael Kovac? I thought it was! That voice is so endemic. You couldn't recognize Michael Kovac from a mile away. Like, he is indicative of the indie animation industry. If you get Michael Kovac into an animation, you know it's going to be good. Also, I just want to point out, and I noticed this like just from there, you can see the sketch work faintly showing through the colors, and I adore that. I like as an artist, I love that little bit of roughness of being able to see the framework and the sketch work sort of seeping through. Whether that's intentional or not, I don't know, but it's cute.
So, if there's a name for migrant mass of veteran frivolity,
Oh my god, it's so
snakes
pretty.
through seas of prairie grass and groves of summer.
And I guarantee you, a lot of the
sassafras,
animators who would work on this probably also
Name
worked on
flows
things
as
like
rose.
Digital Circus and whatever.
as wild waters,
Or Has Been
fast
Hotel.
and free. It's your true name.
God, these backgrounds are gorgeous. Whoever they had as a set designer. Oh, it's intentional.
Hem, it's abundantly clear you
Oh, she's so
forgot us.
sassy.
Encore?
Look at the cute little thing. Oh, the design work is amazing. Okay, so it's intentional that they're leaving the framework in there. I like that. That's really adorable. That makes me want to draw something in this style.
No encore?
Please, no, that's plenty.
We're fine.
Should I add a dance? Extra
Are they robbing a
stanzas?
grave?
There's
Or are they
more where that
digging
came
one?
from.
Please don't ruin musical theater for everyone.
I'm not sure lookouts are supposed to make such a ruckus anyway.
I wonder if that was I wonder why. Okay, this is me theorizing. I wonder why they decided to leave the sketch work in. I'm not complaining because I absolutely love that idea because it's awesome to see how they made their work. Because, okay, from an artist's perspective, what you see there, that's the framework that tells them how to like lay out the face. So that front line shows the way the face is facing. The line here is the line of the eyes usually. So wherever this middle line going horizontally is, that's usually the indicative of where the eyes would go. And then you sort of build up from there. You got the waist, the stomach line, the arms. It's a funny little thing about artwork and how you build it up.
Anyway, why don't you come down here and grab a shovel?
Alas, Miss Pepper, I was cursed.
Oh, that's Michael
with
Kovac.
these
You can hear it so well
spaghetti
now.
arms. So, I do what I can. I provide.
Yeah,
the
you can hear it. The way he moaned like that's angel dust right there. Like every now and again, Michael Kovac can do a variety of different voices, but every now and again, he'll have an inflection that he puts into every single one of his voices. Good voice actors know how to do different voices, but they'll have certain inflections that gives away the fact that it's the same voice actor, and I think that's adorable. Oh no, he's brain damaged. Hey, free hat.
I provide the ambiance.
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna be very interested to see the improvement in animation quality between this and when they do the official season. Because I'm noticing subtle little things they've done to make the animation process easier. Like, the secondary motions are a little bit under-animated, and I'm pretty sure they did that to have a more streamlined ergonomic process of animation, so that they didn't have to, like, expend unnecessary effort editing things they didn't have the time or the effort to, like, really go into detail with. So I'll be very interested to see when this finally does get released in its fullest, whether that sort of stuff gets more attention. Because really, when you make a pilot like this, you're trying to put across the idea of what could be. So it's like the pilot is never going to be truly indicative of what the final project is going to be. Like, think about it this way, right? You have only so much money, you have only so much attention, so many people working on your project. You are trying to tell the studios, hey, listen, you know, we don't really have what it takes to put out a full season. You know, we're ramshackled, we're tied down to the bed, and we're being whipped and flogged. But, you know, this is what we did, and this is the concept, and it's pretty cool, right? Hey, it's pretty fucking awesome. You want to give us money so we can make it look better? Hey, you like this, right? So you're going to give us money to make it look better, right? Like going to Shark Tank with an actual project that might work, and you're trying to be like, just trying to make them imagine what it could be.
Babyface
Not
provides the
guilt-tripping
muscle.
them, but
Look at him digging his way to martyrdom, little goat-getter. Now,
enthusiastically
how
reminding
about a little
them.
rhapsody in G minor for company.
Fine. If you're not gonna help us work, you're gonna have to double as the dirt rag.
Rocky?
That's what my chat calls me.
Is that it?
Well, if it isn't, we'll have some awkward explaining to do to the family of, Herman.
Okay, so they're not grave robbing, they're investigating. Guys, there's a difference. Grave robbing is a crime. Investigating is subverting the rules for your own cotton gains at somebody else's leisure that have paid you exorbitant amounts of money to break the rules.
Trespassing on their
It's not
turf.
roundaboutisms.
There's no you
It's...
can do about it, you feisty devils.
I wish my mom
Oh
was
my
here.
god.
What? Blasphemy! That force of nature, she'd stop us dead.
I know.
Oh,
It's only a crime if you get
tell me
caught,
you
my
aren't having a
dude.
good time showing off your shoveling skills for Hotsy Totsy over here.
Yeah, he is literally like 12 degrees of separation away from being angel dust. You can hear it in his voice. Do you think when they approached Michael Kovac to voice this, they were like, hey, could you do angel dust but a little bit less gay? Only a little bit, only a little bit. Like, rather than being 69% gay, make it like 60% gay.
Gora! Oh, for a moment there, I thought it was your mom.
This is why I don't go hurling up spirits, digging up graves.
That's racist, making the
Cousin. The spirits are all
the Irish person do all the work.
Years past, Burke and Hare were
Didn't we learn anything from our
birds,
history?
and things turned out just fine for them.
Didn't they hang him?
Details, Freckle, details.
Now show me your crowbar skills.
I thought this was meant to be a family-friendly show.
Ah, liquid gold!
Oh.
Dionysian delight!
Oh.
Better still,
So it's that time in history where what was it called? The alcohol the time where America decided, hey, by the way, alcohol's bad. Yeah, no alcohol. Who needs a dead body when you've got prohibition, yes. Yeah, sorry, in England we never had to worry about that. We were just constantly drunk. Like, whereas you guys had good alcohol, we had lots of it, but shit.
Canadian whiskey!
Y'all Americans know how to hold your liquor, I'll give you that. In England, all of our alcohol's watered down so that we buy more of it.
I'll start the
There's
car.
whiskey in the jar. Leave the headlamps off. Can't be too careful.
Right, we've been so discreet up until now.
No! Don't let that get away! Miss Sam can't spare a drop! Murderation! Where's that spotlight when we need it, Miss Pepper? Now the spirits are afoot. I got it. No, that
Oh
is my
god,
foot.
that's
It's not-
like it's a funny thing to look at. There is so much detail in like the set pieces. And I want to point this out that as somebody like from the artist's eye, this may look immensely detailed. But I guarantee you a lot of this is rotoscoped, which is sort of like tracing where you make an animation based on a physical project, but then you draw over it. It's like tracing, but not. It's the middle ground between tracing and reference material. Early Disney animations would always use rotoscoping to kind of make their stuff look more realistic. And this looks immensely detailed, but if you look at it, it's basically just nothing but raw shapes. Like, the bare bones and then very simple shading, just with some very, very detailed eye for making it look as impressive. Like, that is everything about animation. Animation is, especially like digital drawn, non-CG animation. It is about making things look as impressive as possible while making it as simple as possible. The illusion of animation. The mantra of work smarter, not harder.
Now the spirits are afoot.
I got it.
No,
I got
that
it.
is my foot. That's not what I meant.
No, I can't see.
Is that a car behind them?
Ah, there it is.
Stop it.
You
Get off of me. Rocky.
Ow.
Oh no, they're in trouble. Uh-oh, you're in trouble. The gangsters have come to burst your bubble. Oh. Oh no, she's hot.
Excuse me?
How do they know my type? Listen, I'm not a furry. Also, that gun, oof! Yeah, she's crazy! I like my women crazy. Oh. Oh no, oh no, they're both hot. Oh no. Oh no, why is he looking at me with those eyes? Guys, I'm... Oh my god, sorry, I got so distracted. Sorry, I saw this kitty cat and had to draw him doing the things that he does at night. We draw the kitty cat mewing. Because, haha, kitty cat go mew. Gee, damn it.
Yes, it was. The chase is the best part.
You really can't have me watch anything like this without getting ADHD distracted with ADHD-ridden nonsense.
Let's not prolong this. This is a trifling matter.
Oh, who's that voice actor?
Yeah, but none of it near as fun as this gonna be.
Can't let the competition go unchecked. Even a little.
God, these designs are so cool.
Festering.
I'm gonna put it out there. These designs look and remind me so much of early Disney. Like, Disney from sort of 2005, sort of early 2000s, late 1990s. God, back when Disney actually fucking gave it down. It's given me, actually, you know what's given me it's reminding me a lot of? The Princess and the Frog. A little bit. That's sort of like very, sort of... You can see what I mean. It's a bit like the, it's a bit like a mixture of a bunch of different Disney movies, and I love it. The aesthetic is just absolutely on point. Mwah! Chef's kiss. This is what passion looks like, by the way.
Where'd you learn to drive like that?
I didn't!
Didn't?
Learn to drive!
Well, you're so bad at it, you've confounded the enemy. Nicely done.
Toot toot, motherfucker! Run! Run! Why are you still sat in the car? Oh, they're in trouble. Oh yes, time for a good old-fashioned old-timer car chase.
We need a performance from you, torpedo boy.
Need some Devil Went Down to Georgia. The kiddies went down to Georgia. They were mewing for a real time. They were in a band and they were all behind, so they pulled out the
Don't be modest.
Tommy gun, you see? Blow him away, gang. I'm just gonna point out that her gun is designed off of the American bar, which only had a 20-round magazine. She would have had to have reloaded 3 times by this point, and she would have been out of ammo. Not to ruin your immersion. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What's going on back there?
All right, what the?
I guess this one is the big.
Don't stay with me.
Ram him. Oh, the way they looked at each other just reminded me. $900 search results? Okay, for science, how much of it is between the two guys? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's going into the bank for later. Ah, yes, trust the Irish one to be gun crazy.
I think I swallowed a bug.
You got a big fat bad bed for dinner? What's that?
Nah, just more glass.
Profoundly unprofessional.
Well, they got more firepower than I expected.
Oh,
Would you
damn
ever
right they
take
do.
over driving back there?
No. Especially now that you have alleviated us of our windshield.
Oh, you don't like how we play? How about you stop spectating and throw in, Chef? Or
Ah,
do
these
we
characters
have
are
to
so
worry about
good.
you getting
Can you sleep? Yes, you may.
sentimental about old times.
And, somebody knows their guns. Somebody knows their guns. Oh, somebody who worked on this knows their guns. That is a beautiful 1911 right there. God.
Brakes!
Jeez, though. Okay. Hold up a sec. I was saying earlier that sometimes they use the illusion of making something way more detailed. I think that's a 3D composite. I think that is straight up a 3D model they put in the scene, so they didn't have to like individually draw it each individual scene, and they're just like drawing the 2D animation around it. That's what would make sense to me. Which is very smart, by the way. So in reality, this is a kind of a mixture of replacement animation and traditional frame-by-frame animation. Also, that fucking face is gorgeous. Oh, they've got such a good concept. Like, these guys must have some of the same animators from Has Been Hotel and some of the other sort of, like, indie studio animations.
Left turn!
Louis! Left hook!
No!
Sinister! Lord!
There's no left here!
Someone's gonna die.
Use your imagination!
Someone about to eat shit.
Rocky, I can't steer!
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. It's got that sort of animation quality and vibe of like Treasure Planet and Tarzan. That sort of era of Disney. Absolutely, that's what I was looking for. What was that movie? It was like the Cats. Cats? I think it was actually called Cats. I know there was a Disney movie that had cats in it that was specifically about cats. Disney Cats movie. Aristocats. Yes, it's got that. That's what I thought it was. It's got the Aristocrats sort of vibe to it. Yeah, that's what that's. I knew it was starting to remind me, and that's what it reminds me of. That's Suki. Thank you for the follow. Is that not Disney? Really? Deep canvas? Yeah, I mean that's a whole different story. I'd love to talk about the intricacies of animation at some point. Maybe that'll be a video in of itself someday. Do you think they have insurance?
Oh,
Did he just leave them?
No. Do you think we're safe?
Aw, he's going feral.
Sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that...
Oh, so this has a bit of a Zootopia element to it. The animals go feral. I wonder if that's going to be a plot device in the main series. Do you think they would be that like blatant to just do the going feral storyline from Zootopia? I feel that's a bit too cliche, surely.
There's a fire, a burning hot fire in the engine compartment.
The radiator!
God, this is so good. They have such a good way of oh, that little silhouette right there. That little silhouette. I know what this reminds me of. I know what this. Okay. I am about to give you guys a blast from the past. There was something this has been reminding me of the entire time, other than just Disney. Hold up. There is an animator that was well known back in the very early days of the internet who made amazing animations within the furry community called the Zlorf. Like, I'm not going to play it because this will get me DMCA'd right out the wazoo because it's the most DMCA relevant music imaginable. But you can kind of see what I mean. Imagine that Blind Guardian is playing through this. Look at that. You can see it, right? You can see it. And this guy had such a style, and again, I'm not gonna play the music just because it'll get me DMCA'd out the wazoo. I feel like this might have been a bit of an inspiration. This came out in 2013. Like, goddamn, any furries out there who are aged by this, you're welcome. But yeah, no, that's a whole thing. Man, Newgrounds. Maybe we go back and watch some Newground stuff at some point. Do a bit of a nostalgia trip. What you doing there, buddy? Other than abandoning your friends? What an asshole, though. And it's... You know what's problematic? We all have a quote-unquote friend that's like this guy. We get into a car wreck and we don't get... And it doesn't stick around, doesn't try to get you out of the fire. They're like, oh, ain't me, boss. Does the whole, like, sketch moment from that car crash thing. I'm not even hip with it. Yeah, fucking gets into a car wreck, bails, doesn't even help their friend. Showtime. God, that coat though, so drippy. Oh, maybe he's got a plan. Maybe he's not a little scumbag. Maybe he is gonna help his
Oh,
friends.
the world is full of magic things.
Aw, he's got the little
I
whimsy
just
in his
need
eyes.
a ticket to ride.
He's plotting. He's plotting. Explosives. Kaboom. Oh, he's tripping.
Oh, I'm nearly out of sleeves.
He's
and
tripping.
ideas. The engine is still too hot. I don't even know if
You
it'll...
said there was a pistol in here somewhere?
There's always one wedged in the seat. Well, I guess that's a gun.
You versus the one they tell you not to worry about.
I'll draw them away. You start the car. Please.
Oh, he's so
It's
polite.
going to take longer if you scatter them.
What happened to you that made you hate fun?
She's right, you know.
I'll take care of
It's very much that vibe of
Disable
the
the
sniper from Team Fortress 2. Be polite. Be proficient.
Breath furries.
Hit it with a stick. Oh, this is crazy. I want to point this out. Listen to how all of a sudden the ambience has changed. All of a sudden it's gone from talking and lots of like background noise, and now it's just the wind. Like, these guys have a great ability. Like, they have an amazing ear for setting a scene and knowing how to pace things. Because so often, like, if this was a Disney thing, if this was like a Netflix thing or a mainstream television show, they'd be like, they'd assume that you've had your brain addled by Skibbity Toilet and TikTok, so they just have like loud noises all the time. Sometimes you have to have a slow moment to really set the pace. That little ear flick as well. That's so cute. Dude, I had a cat that used to do that back in the day. Back when I was but a wee little babby. The little ear flick like, what? You missed! You had the drop in him and you missed! And I know it's a dinky little, like, purse pistol, but still.
Hi.
Oh no.
No, 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 no! No!
5, 6.
Count the shots. No!
Bonsoir, mes amis.
Oh, he's okay, thank God. Oh no, you upset you upset a pirate. Oh my God.
What the hell is this?
Child, this 11 kinds of stupid.
My lady just explained the average experience of being a VTuber. That all kinds of stupid.
Comes to town.
He's crazy. He's just like me.
Then the top hat loud. Come gather all around. See them.
This character fits Michael Kovac to a T. God, and this was a pilot? Are you kidding me? This was a pilot. If this is what the pilot's like, I cannot wait to see what the official show is going to be. Holy shit. This is one of those shows where every single actor in this will go a very long way. There's not a single bad actor in this so far.
Brandish up your whip and chain. Let the circus trains a blazing tail.
It does feel like a short film. Like, we watched Dungeon Flippers the other day, and a lot of these pilots that we watched, they're like 15, 20 minutes long. This is 30, like almost 30 minutes long. They must have cooked so hard on this.
With daring air.
Hi, Polly.
We'll make our 3 rings anywhere.
Oops. Ah, hubris at its finest. I'll be fine, right? As long as they didn't go to the Prometheus school of running away from things. Oh my god, he didn't. He actually moved out of the way. Hey guys, hey guys, hey. Wet pussy.
Rocky!
Come on, Mudbug! We gotta skedaddle!
Oh no, one of them's gonna die. Oh no! Oh, thank God. If any, I've only known these characters for 5 minutes, and if anything would have happened to them, I would have shit and pissed in protest.
Yep.
Aces. Here, Freckle. I got you a souvenir. You're supposed to light it first.
Damn, we're only just over halfway. I like this. I love this guy. He is very interesting. And the great thing is that as a pilot goes, they're doing it right. They're not giving away too much. They haven't given you much context. They're making you ask questions so that you tune in for when the show goes live.
Nico! Brother mine, help me up.
Shit, you look disappointed.
The little Daisy Cafe. Oh, it's so cute. Do you reckon they serve tea cakes? Man, I could go for a tea
And
cake,
they're
actually.
scrutinized and scandalized and troubled in the end by depleted finances. Familiar story.
Mon cher, may I inquire to the fact that you talk like a southern belle? It's all so dulcet that your time has come to an end. There's nothing more divine than dealing with someone of your undertaking, mon chéri.
Miss Duncan leaves behind, moreover, a legacy of consummate
Ah,
artistry
that southern country
and
kind of
bold innovation.
accent, just
Done in by a scarf. The comic end that makes the tragedy, doesn't it? Speaking of tragedy, we got an old supplier back. The funeral home. Still, it's not the same without you. And that feeling that... Used to be we could drive a whole convoy of trucks in.
a whole convoy. Dude, I've totally forgot. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna be
Now we're
so
just digging for scraps.
weirded out by
Well,
how disconnected
however,
everything
on the
is.
coming Atlas,
We've
that's
just had
what
some
you-
shenanigans. I
Meet
am
you
so
downstairs.
despondent. I don't even remember what was going on. So we got a fancy lady who's paid some people, and now they're coming in through the workers' entrance, I'm assuming. Oh, look at the pudgy little kitty!
Ratio.
A ratio.
The door, sweetheart.
Oh, right.
Speakeasy? Ah, speakeasy. Oh, look at the design on this place. Looks very cozy.
How's the weather, madam? Ah, right, the difficult business of business.
You could certainly be of some help.
Except I'm supposed to be a pillar of the community, baron of industry,
Oh,
upstanding
those facial
citizen.
expressions are amazing. So
He
cute.
said, bent over his illicit beverage.
Oh, thank goodness.
Who is that voice? Who is that voice? That sounds like Richard O'Connor. That sounds like freaking Illidan.
I wasn't sure you were alive.
Zib! Shouldn't you be up on stage playing?
For who? That guy?
Once I've had a few more illicit beverages.
I almost feel like what's his face from Has Been Hotel would fit in perfectly here. The guy voiced by the cat guy. Oh god damn it, I'm so bad with names. The cat one. Husker, yes. Husker would have fit in beautifully here.
Perhaps.
I suppose I could use one of those too. Victor?
Kitty Himbo! Man, this place is...
Victor, I know it's an adjustment, but the bartender's got to look like someone the patronage can tell their troubles to. More of a confidant, less of a
God damn it, I'm not a furry, but would.
coroner.
Stupid
Try
himbo
smiling,
kittens.
honey.
So... felines exist in this world. Are there dogs?
We'll work on it.
Are cats the only?
Hello. We made it, everyone! We made it!
About the carpet.
Oh no.
JJ!
Sorry.
Well, look what the Mississippi spat up.
Miss Sam, you seem, surprised.
Rocky, sweetie, you are nothing if not an exhausting, incomprehensible
Idiot.
surprise.
Thank you!
Say it the way you want
This
to,
was
darling.
supposed to be the real
He's too stupid to
McCoy.
understand anyway.
Let's
Just
see
like my
if
Twitch
that's
chat.
the surprise.
Oh, that looks good. I can, can I get some of that? I need some of that to deal with my Twitch chat currently. Ooh, excuse me. Dude, have you ever been to a party where the alcohol was that, like, jet engine tasted that it makes your hair suddenly go Dolly Parton?
It'll certainly start your engine.
Which is to say, it beats radiator fluid.
What's that aftertaste? Crisp, full-bodied, reminiscent of oak wood. Coffin varnish.
Yeah. We can call it the Sunset Rose Cocktail.
He's Russian!
Ah, very, very strong individual. Yes, we drink like men in Russia. Nostrovia, my friends.
Rose cocktail? That sounds good. You have no idea what I went through to get this.
I have very good an idea.
Just like me the first time I had vodka.
Flavor.
And still my reaction whenever I smell
So-
Disaronno.
Not bad then?
Cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. There's very few kinds of alcohol that I don't enjoy. But as a funny He Who Lore moment, when I was like really young, I had my stomach pumped once because I had alcohol poisoning from a night out when I was a little bit when I was still like a little fetus and everything, and I didn't quite understand about mixing drinks. I went to a party and I mixed Sambuca with Disaronno, and to this day I cannot smell Hennessy, Disaronno, or Sambuca without vomiting, because they were the drinks that I had that made me have to get my stomach pumped. So, yeah. Woo! Pavlonian training!
Better than getting shot. Still, is this all we got for our money, honey? You look like you took a bath in the red.
Well, I could probably wring some more out of my coat for you. There was a minor incident? Incidences?
The likes of what?
Oh, just some spent ammo and...
Desecrated graves.
Fractured signage, minor flooding, lots of structural damage.
We may have fomented a deadly rivalry on the way, too. But
But it was their fault. Okay, Michael, listen here, buddy. This is the part where you spin it that it wasn't your fault. You were not the ones who antagonized the other gang. They were there causing the shenanigans.
Marvelous problem solvers. Old sport.
Dynamite? What dynamite?
And the car is fine.
I fixed it.
Oh, that's some Looney Tunes shit right there.
Also, you'll be happy to know my violin came through unscathed.
I know you did your best, honey, but we can't keep running ourselves ragged and into the red to bring home meager. What I mean is, I don't see how this...
I would like to have seen you guys do any better. Perfect timing.
You know what? I'm glad you and your violin are back, honey. We could all use some music about now. I mean...
She's doing the mom thing of saying, "Oh, darling, that's so good. I'll put it on the fridge." Literally, mom maxing.
Besides JJ.
All right. Come on, kid. What do you say we go lighten the mood?
About
Is that actually Richard O'Brien?
and machinery.
Oh, not Richard O'Brien.
Can you elaborate?
Connor O'Brien?
Mr. Sable?
He sounds so much like
right.
Illidan.
Cheers.
I'm gonna have to find out who that voice
You
actor
wanna
is.
dance?
I do?
Yes, I've decided. You know the Charleston?
No.
The Lindy Hop?
The Charleston.
Roundabout, Jingle Jangle, Twisty Noodle?
I have a head injury.
I'll show you.
I got brain damage. Yo, same dude.
And one over there, and then...
Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, wait, that's what this reminds me of. Do you guys remember, like, the Caravan Palace song with the animal rave club? Yeah, judging by the last time I saw an animal party, this isn't gonna end well. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. God, I love me some swing. Oh, that's it? Oh, what a bob. This was amazing. It took us way longer to record than it should have, for some reason. But damn, I am going to watch through every single... Wait. Valentine Stokes. Oh my god, Valentine Stokes? That wasn't who I thought it was, but he has, like, that sort of, like, Connor O'Brien, Rich O'Connor? Voice. The guy who does Illidan in World of Warcraft. He has that kind of, like, gruffness to his voice. Ah, this is great, though. I cannot wait for this to be fully released. I know it's still in development. I know they're still working on it. I know they've had funding issues and everything. This is gonna be great when it's fully released, though. It's such a small studio as well for what came out of it. Yeah, this has some Caravan Palace vibes to it. It's a freaking electro swing. Oh yeah, that's a lot of animators. That does not surprise me in the slightest. This kind of animation work takes so much effort. Cats! You know, if you would have shown me this and told me this was made by a AAA studio back in like the 2000s, I would have totally believed you. This is the kind of stuff you expect to have on your TV. This is the kind of stuff you expect to have the prestige and the weight and the brevity of a AAA studio. And yet somehow, the only time we get this kind of quality is when it's from an indie studio, because surprise, surprise, passion versus profits. That's probably an nasty cinematic, I'd imagine. Little grin. Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought so.
Connect me to Mr. Sweet, please.
What kind kind of a pseudonym is Mr. Sweet? It's as bad as Metal Gear Solid with Deep Throat. You can call me Deep Throat. Ew, gross.
Rather unfortunately, we were sidetracked. The vehicle has been disabled, and on the whole, the evening has not gone according to plan.
Let me see if I have this right. Ruthless, infamous hatchet man Mordecai Heller is calling me to ask for a ride.
Yes. However, Mr. Sweet, it seems...
What am I, your dad?
It seems we have a more considerable problem at hand.
What, someone mussed your hair? You got some dirt on you?
As a matter of fact, yes. But more to the point, one of our suppliers appears to be double-dealing. To stragglers from LACKADAISY, of all things. They're clumsy and likely to draw attention. With the feds in town.
Yeah, let's...
Dude, this is such clever storytelling. They saved one of the most pivotal contextual bits of storytelling to the very end. Like, think about it. For the entire episode, we haven't had a single bit of, like, background world building. Like, we had, like, a guesstimation that this is obviously, like, the Prohibition, alcohol's hard to come by. But now we get this, like, contextual thing of, hey, rival gang, you know, there's actually, like, this is what sets the precedent for what is to come. I love that. That's really smart.
A real liability. And I can only stave off so much heat from the higher-ups before this whole city starts smoldering. Oh, those dragons.
Having given it some thought, it does appear to warrant our attention.
Right then. Time to tie up some loose ends.
Ooh. Villainous. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I think that's it. Yeah, okay, that was amazing. Well, I'd love to know what you guys think down below. Please let me know. We will absolutely watch this when it comes out. There has been a slew of amazing pilots that I really wish I would have seen sooner. I mean, when did this come out? It was like, what, a year ago? Yeah. This fucking, the Dungeon Flippers one, everything. This is the kind of stuff I super enjoy, and I hope you guys too. I love sharing these experiences with you all. So please let me know what you think down below. Like the video, go watch the original. Make sure to support these kind of pilots. These are the kind of things I am so impassioned about, and you guys should be too. So if you ever had to go and click a link to go and watch the original thing or support something, please go and watch and like the original for this one. And maybe support them. This is the kind of stuff we need more on the YouTube side. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. That was a slog, and you all can suck my... That took an hour and 45 minutes to record a 27-minute video. Holy shit. You guys are the worst.